Hey everybody, today Rahdo runs through Azul, which is a new abstract tile laying game, and I'm going to be doing a two-player run-through today. Before I get started, I strongly recommend you turn your subtitles onto the Klingon channel, so if I make any rules goofs, you know what they are. Okay, have you done so? Then welcome to the palace of the King of Portugal. And the dealio is, he recently visited the Alhambra in Spain and fell in love with the Moorish tiles. And he decided, I want my palace to look like this, and that's where we come in. We're local artisans, and we have been hired to totally deck out all the rooms in his palace with all the Moorish beautiful tile designs. And so, this is the room I'm working on. This is the room Jen is working on. And there, in a two-player game, there are 5 tile factories. They're going to generate tiles. And we are racing to fill up as many of these spaces as fast as we can, but in clever, puzzly kind of ways to score lots of points. So, as part of setup, at the beginning of every round, each factory generates 4 random tiles. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see what else we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wow, a lot of blue there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's no inherent value of one over the other. Just because some of them have designs and some don't, that has no function in terms of game. It's just an aesthetic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. So all the factories are ready. I am the first player because I got the first player marker, and so I will be the first to grab some of these tiles. Now, whoever's the first player, before they go, they take the first player marker and put it out here in the street, which is where reject tiles go. So I put this here, and now I pick any one of these factories, and I grab all the tiles of a given color, of the same consistent color. And so that means if I come over here to grab the black, I couldn't grab one, I'd have to grab both of these. So where do I want to go? Well, it's interesting, there's a lot of black tiles that came out. A lot. So I think, although a triple blue, I could grab 3 blues right off the bat. Yeah, I think I can't turn that down. I'm going to come over to this factory and grab all the blues. And now these come over here into my queue. I'll worry about that in a second. The tiles that weren't chosen, these are rejects. They come out here into the street, which means they can still be grabbed, but there is a penalty for the first player who goes and grabs reject tiles that aren't from within a factory. So anyway, so that happened, but I take these tiles, and as you can see, I've got 5 cues that represent the different levels of the room I'm working on. I have to fill all of these spaces in with the same color tile. Once I put blues here, I can't put other colors here. Once I get 5 blues here, I take one of them and put it over here to show progress on kind of the lowest level of the room. And these other tiles, they're just removed from the game. Now instead, I could put them a little bit higher up. The higher you go in the room, the less detail people can see. So if you're working up way high, you only have to put 1 tile, one bit of detail to fill the space in. Up here, I'd have to do 3 to fill the space in. And down here on ground level, where people can see it up close and personal, you need to do a lot more work. You need to fill up 5 tiles. So it represents the fine craftsmanship. So where do I want to put these? Well, if I put them here, I'm going to want to pick up both of these blues so I can finish the line. I don't know that I'd have a shot at that, but I do think I have a shot at picking up one of these other blues. So I'll put it there. Right, my turn is over. It is now Jen's turn, and it's the exact same situation. Jen can pick any of these factories that are remaining, or she can go out into the street and take all the tiles of one color. Now, if Jen goes out here just to get this single black, then by the first player who goes and gets reject tiles, she'll take this. She'll be the first player in the next round, but she will also lose 1 point by not going to the fine factory. So I don't think Jen wants to take that. Plus, heck, she could get black tiles elsewhere. So, but man, there are a lot of black tiles. I think Jen will go ahead and she'll come over here to this factory and grab these 2 black tiles. So these rejects come out here into the street. Nobody loves them. Nobody wants them. And now these 2 factories are out of the round. We've still got these 3 factories and the street that we can pull tiles from. And Jen has to decide what queue does she want to put them in. Knowing that there are so many other black ones she could get, she'll just go on ahead and put it on the toughest row down here at the bottom and start working there. Okay. So that was Jen's turn. Back to me, back to my turn. I needed 1 more blue. Let's go on ahead and take this blue. I'll take this blue. So I took this blue, and then everything else slides over. The street is getting full of rejects. Okay, so that was my turn, and I've completed this. At the end of the round, all these will be removed from the game, and this will go here, and I'll score points for it. Okay, Jen's turn. So she needs to get 3 more black. And this is getting to be a problem because of the way I just did this. It's interesting. If I had taken this blue, then 2 blacks would have been shoved out here instead of 1. There would have been 3, and Jen would have happily taken all 3 and filled these slots up. But now, for Jen to fill all these slots up, if she takes these 2, then later on she'll have to take these 2 or these 2. And the problem with that is, when you take a bunch of tiles, all of them have to go on 1 queue. If they don't all fit on 1 queue, anything that doesn't fit gets dropped and broken, and you lose points. So in a perfect world, Jen just wants to grab 3 black tiles all at once to fill up these spaces. But she can't do that. But so she'll go on ahead at that, and she will grab. Ooh, no, actually, these oranges are starting to build up as well. Maybe Jen should go for that. I think Jen will be the first to go out and gather, or you know what? What Jen will do is Jen will take this single red, and she'll put it here, thereby finishing an entire queue. This is going to get moved over at the end of the round. She'll score points for that. And all of these go out in the street. Okay. So, and now it's my turn. So, there's a lot of tiles to pick up here, but and grab first player as well, but lose a point. And here's the thing. If I take all these black, I'd be able to fill in 4 of these 5. I wouldn't want to take all of these to put in 3 because then one of them would get dropped and I'd lose a point. But I could grab all of these and almost fill this lineup. That'd be pretty cool. Or I could take these 3 and fill this lineup and finish that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to be the first to go out and get the rejects from the street, which means I also take the first player marker. It's very gauche to go out in the street and get your tiles, so I lost a point for that. But I'll put them in this queue. And that worked out very nice for me because that means I'm going to fill this space and this space. And when you're filling them up, ideally you want to fill adjacent spaces because you can score more points that way. So that was very nice. Jen's turn. Okay, now that I've already gone out to the street, Jen, and taking that, Jen doesn't feel so bad about going on the street. She'll grab these 4, and she'll grab them. She could put them all here, but she only has room for 3. She can't take the other one and put it on another row. She would have to break it and lose a point. Instead, Jen will just take all 4 of these and put them here, and boom, she's finished this queue. Just because she can finish this queue in a future turn, so she's not worried about that. So Jen did that. So far, she's filled 2 queues, and so have I. It is now my turn. Okay, I can grab either one of these, or I could grab something from this factory, and the rest comes out into the street. What do I want to grab? This is pretty nice. This is a double. Plus, I don't want Jen to have these because then she'd be closer. I'll just go on ahead and grab these from this factory and finish this queue. And then, boom, some stuff comes out. Now, all the factories are done. From now on, we can only come and get the rejects from the street. And it's Jen's turn. So what does Jen want to do? Jen will go on ahead and take these 2 blues, and she will fill up this space. Okay, now it's my turn. I could take the red or the blue. I could start working on this, or I could finish that. I will take the red. Is that right? Because that's there, and that's there. Oh, no. It's not really good. Neither of them are particularly good. So that would be that, and that would be that. Or I could start working on the bottom, but it'd be nice to get one finished. I'll just go ahead and take the red, and then Jen will take the blue. And she can't put him here, so she'll put it and start working on that queue. Okay, everything's done. Now, the second half of a round, everybody can do it at the same time. You work from the top down, and every queue that's filled, you transfer over and you score points from the top down. So let's do me first. Hey, this is filled. I come over here. It's a single tile all by itself. I score 1 point. Then this queue is filled. So one of them goes out of the game, and this one comes over here. It's all by itself. It's worth a point. And then this one, okay, these go away. This one comes over here into this slot. It's all by itself. That's 1 point. And now this one's a little bit nicer. This worked a bit better. Hey, these all go away. And this one comes over here, and hey, it's not by itself. So it scores more points. It scores points equal to everything it's adjacent to, both horizontally and vertically. So instead of scoring 1 point, it scores 2 points. If there had been a couple tiles here and I put it in, it would score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get some really nice combos. This wasn't particularly good, but still, I score 2 points. 1, 2. And I've made 5 points at the end of the first round. Although, I'm going to lose 1 point because I was the first to go get rejects. So I scored 4 points this first round. That's how Jen did. She gets 1 point. She gets 1 point. This isn't finished, so we skip that. It'll build up. This gives her 1 point. And this isn't finished, so it'll fill up. So Jen only scored 3 points. I scored 5, but then I lost 1 because I did a little bit better getting stuff filled out. But still, I'm only 1 point ahead of Jen. And she's got more stuff to work on. She'll be able to finish things quicker. So anyway, I held on to first. I will be first in the next round. And once again, we fill them up with more tiles from this big old factory bag. So let's go again. And I mean, I'm starting out from scratch. But Jen, she's got targets to hit and things to avoid as well. I'll talk about that in a second after I get the rest of these factories stocked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, look at that. It's nice going first because you can be the first to grab a really nice cache, like, say, this. Yeah, I'm going to go into this factory. Oh, first of all, this comes out into the streets. I was first. I'm going to grab this, and I will fill up this queue. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now here's the thing. I cannot put these orange tiles in this queue because this level of the room has already got its orange tile. So in the future, if ever I get orange tiles, I'm not allowed to put them here. So at the beginning of the game, it's pretty easy to put stuff wherever you want to go. But as more stuff gets placed out here, the board starts to tighten up and it gets more and more restrictive. But anyway, I'm going to put these here because if I can get one more and fill this up, I'll get to put it here and it'll score me 1, 2 points because it's adjacent. And if I could get 3 reds and put that here, then when I put this here, it would score me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I definitely want to get reds on this row. And there's a bunch of reds out, so we'll see how well that works out for me. So anyway, that was my turn. It is now Jen's turn. She wants to get some more blacks for here. She wants to get some more blues for here. And she wants to get... And these aquamarine ones, she cannot put them in this row. She cannot put reds there. And she cannot put black tiles on that row. So what is she going to do? Let's see here. And now, unfortunately, Jen would love to grab these and put them here so she could fill this space in, but she can't because this blue is left over. She's got to fill all these up so this blue goes away before she could start filling up with the light blues to fill that space so she could get a combo bonus. But you know what? There are a lot of light blues. She could fill up this row to go here to be next to that. So let's go with that. Jen will come here and take these, and these go out into the street. Okay. Right. Wait a minute. How did that work? There should have been more. Right. Yeah, because I grabbed 3 in the first round. Okay. So it is now my turn again. And so here's the thing. I wanted to get 1 more orange so I can fill that up. If I take this one from the street, I'll lose a point. So instead, I'll grab this single orange because I don't want Jen. If Jen notices, she might snag both of these oranges because she could put oranges here and keep me from filling. So I better grab these, which puts more rejects in the street. And hooray, I've done it. Okay, it is now Jen's turn. And what does she want to do? Okay, she is very happy that these blues got left behind. She'll take them. And that puts more rejects in the street. And so now there's going to be a nice little combo here. It'd be great if Jen could get 2 more blues because then she'd fill this space and this space, and there'd be some nice combo action there also. And there is a blue, and there is 1 more blue. So we'll see if Jen can pull that off. But in the meantime, remember how I really wanted to get red here? Look at this, 3 reds. It's like I planned it this way, folks. 1, 2, 3. And, but I do lose a point because I went out and got into the rejects first. But it's going to be worth it. That's going to be a nice combo. And in the meantime, now that it's okay to go on the street, Jen will come over here and fill out these blues. All right. So that'll be a nice, not as big a combo, but still, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, now we're coming down to the wire. There's 2 reds here. I will take these 2 reds because look at this. So these are rejects. I'll put them right there because it's allowed because I haven't filled up this red space yet. Ooh, that's going to be phenomenal. Okay, and now, wait a minute. Oops. I guess this must have been a reject and I just forgot to put it out there. Okay, where's Jen going to go? Now, this is where the rubber hits the road. Jen wants to take this. Here's the problem. If Jen gets stuck taking these, she can't put them here because this row already has that type. If she puts them here, one of them will have to get broken. She can't put them there. So Jen does not want to take these. And if I pay attention, I know Jen doesn't want to take these. I don't mind taking them because, hey, I've got a big old space there that would be perfectly legal for me to place them. But Jen does not want to take those. So she's hoping I will. But anyway, in the meantime, Jen She could keep on working on this black, but I think she instead likes the idea of working on this because, hey, these will be next to each other and she'll get some bonus points for comboing them. So that's where Jen goes. Now it's my turn, and I will... Okay. And now I got to start thinking about, can I do this in such a way that it screws Jen over? Because I'd like to put her in a space where she has to take a tile that she can't use. But actually, no, I can't. She's fine, because if I take this one, she'll take the blue and I'll get these. So I'll fill this on the top, which is nice. She'll take those and I'll take this. But sometimes, as the board gets tighter and tighter and you're more and more restricted about what you can put in these queues because the room has already been filled, you get opportunities to basically take things that force your opponent to take 2 or 3, maybe even 4 tiles they can't place. And then they all get dropped to the floor, they all break, and you lose a lot of points. But right now, we're still wide open enough that I don't think I can screw Jen over right now. So instead, I'll take this because this will work really nicely for me. Now it's Jen's turn. She doesn't want to take these because she can't put them here. She can't put them there because there's already a color here and this color's already been finished. So she'll take this and put it there. Phew. And then I'll take these, no problem. I got plenty of room for them. Okay, that was the second round. Now let's resolve stuff again. Everybody does it at the same time, but we'll do them right. So here I go, and I get 1-2 points. Okay, and then here I go. This comes over here. Ooh, this is going to be nice. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. And then coming over here, oh, it just keeps getting better, folks. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 2, 3, 4. And then over here, all these slide away. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 points. And now finally, this isn't filled up. So that's that. And let's see how Jen did. Okay, she got this done, and hey, that's 1, 2. And then she hasn't finished this, so that waits. She's got this one done, and that's a measly 1. Not very exciting. She's got this one done. That's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she hasn't done that one either. Okay, so I am clearly screaming into the lead on points, but that is causing me a problem because in the future, it's going to be harder and harder for me to place tiles because I'm already restricted. I can only place red tiles on these 2 rows. If I get stuck with red tiles and I can't put them on these rows, I can't put them here. If any red tiles come out, I got to put them there. Otherwise, if I have to take them, I end up losing points. So the more finished I am, the tougher things get for me. Right, so we move on to the, oh, and I was still first. Oh, which means I do lose a point for being first. And we fill up the factories once again. Okay, and we'll see how well this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, look at all those blues. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow, 4 black. Totally random. I'm first. It's good to be first, even though I've lost a couple points for it, but I'm not complaining. So what am I going to do? Yeah, all 4 of these could just instantly fill this up and put that space out, although I won't be generating points. But hey, if I fill this up later, then it'll activate all that. Now, I should say, the game is going to keep going like this until one player completely fills a horizontal row, whichever one they want, and that'll trigger the end of the game. At the end of the game, there are bonus points to be had in addition to what we've been scoring all along. You will get 2 points for every complete row you've done, but 7 points for every complete column you've done. So I definitely want to fill these in, because if I get these in and fill this up, that's a 7-pointer. Plus it'll be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when I put it down, plus 7 at the end of the game. Also, you will get 10 points for every color that you have completely placed. If you get all 4 blues, you'll get 10 points. If you get all 5. If you get all 5 reds, you'll get 10 points and stuff like that. So these are big swingy points you can go for at the end of the game as well. Now, as it stands right now, I've got twice as many points as Jen. I'm still the first to go. It's kind of hard to say, oh, and I'm going first, so this goes out in the street. It's kind of hard to say no to this. It just instantly, boom. Just finish this. And don't put anything in the street for Jen. And then it's Jen's turn. And Jen, man, she might have considered taking all those, even though it would have meant she would have dropped one so she could have finished this, because that would have been the beginnings of something for her. There's still 2 over here. So I think Jen will take these 2, which puts these out. And now it's my turn again. Ooh, I want these because it's hard for me to fill. Okay, but if I wait, if I take something from here, then this comes out here, then I could grab all 3 and fill the space. So what'll I do? I'll go on ahead and take these 2, which means these become rejects. And I'll put them right here, finishing that row and getting some more combo-tastic stuff. And now it's Jen's turn. And Jen can see how badly I want these. Jen says, you're not having them. Jen is the first to go out into the streets. She fills this, which is totally legal. And she'll be first player next round, although she'll lose a point for it. Okay, cool. And now it's my turn. Let's see here. Ooh, 3 blues. Yeah, I'll take them, because that'll fill in here quite nicely. It's legal because I haven't done that blue yet. Okay, Jen's turn. Let's see here. Now what she wants. She wants one more blue to finish this. So she could take all of these and put all those out, or she could take this one and leave those there. What else does she want? She hasn't even started here. She wants this last black, though. She would like to get this finished. So she'll go here and finish that, because that was tough to fill that row, or to fill that column. But hey, now if she gets this done, that's 7 points for her at the end of the game. So that's that. And now it's all gutter tiles now, folks. What do I want? Okay, here is where things get rough. I'd like to take this double, but I can't put them here, and I could put this double here, but I'd lose a point. So I'd like to put another of these light blues there and put that in, but there's none of them. If I take this blue, I'll do this, and it'll only be a point by itself. And I can't put a red here because red's already finished. I can only put blues down here, though. So what the heck, I'll go on ahead and I'll put a blue up here. All right, and now it's Jen's turn. And she, because she hasn't built as much as me, she has a lot more flexibility. I think she likes this blue. Well, she does it here to finish this, or she could do it like here and do that little combo. Or, let's see. Where does she want to do with this red? The red, she could start working on these. She'd rather take these and start working on this, though, and do a double. But she'd like to get these finished as well. See, in a perfect world, she'd like to take this and this, forcing me to take 2 I can't take, so they'd both get broken and I'd lose 2 points. But I don't think she can work it out quite that way, because I'm only going to lose 1 point. Because I can't place any of these tiles. None of them are legal for me. I can only place these. So Jen will go on ahead and take... she'll take the blue, and she'll just go on ahead and finish this one. And so if I take these, I lose 2. Instead, I'll take this. I've got no place to put it, so it gets dropped on the floor. I lose a point, and then Jen will take these, and she doesn't lose any points. Okay, and let's resolve it. Hey, this comes over here. He's all by himself, kind of lonely. He just makes me 1 point. These, however, come over here, and that makes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. These come over here, and this makes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. 4, 5, 6. These come over here and just make me 1 measly point, and these aren't finished, and this loses me 1 point because I broke 1 tile. Jen, meanwhile, she comes over here. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one isn't finished. These come over here, and Jen gets 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now this isn't finished, and then these come over here. She's finished the big line, and that gets her just 3. 1, 2, 3. But Jen is feeling very good about getting this 7 finished. Now also, Jen's very close. If I just fill, I could end this game in 2 rounds. Jen could as well, because next round we both do this. One of these we filled. After that, we do that, and the game will be over. So the game's coming to a close pretty quick. So we got to start thinking, what kind of bonus points can we get? I'm over 10 points ahead of her. 11 points it looks like ahead of her. But how well have I done? If Jen gets 2 more, if these filled up, that's 10 points for her for having done all of them. And if all right, so she definitely wants to go for that. Do I have anything along the line? I need to get 2 oranges because that's 10 points for me, or 2 blues or 2 reds. So I got a lot of opportunities for 10 points for completing all these things, but I also have a harder time placing things because I'm really restricted in what I can and cannot do. So that might play out not in my favor if I'm not careful about how I draft. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So the next round starts. Jen is the first player. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Jen lost a point for being the first player. And she gets first dibs on all of this stuff. And what does she want to do? And what does she really needs to start thinking aggressively about taking stuff such that it forces me to take things I don't want because I won't be able to finish them. let's see. Well, I know I really want to take blues and reds. I don't particularly want to take these because there's so many of them, I won't fill them up, although I do want to take at least 3 of these so I can finish this to get 7. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3. So maybe Jen doesn't want me to do that. So Jen might start out, that would make sense, by taking these. Although, that's a problem. If Jen starts trying to fill this line out, what are the chances she would get the rest of them to do this? She could instead just go quickly, but then she'll be dropping one and lose a point. But she's going to go for it. She's going to hope to finish all these blues. She definitely needs to get blacks because she's already done the work, so she might as well try to finish the rest of those as well. Okay, so she'll go for that, thereby denying me the opportunity to finish this line. It's impossible. I can't do it now this turn. But what do I want to do instead? I would like a bunch of reds, so I'll grab all these reds and put them in this row because it's still legal for me to place reds there. Okay, and now it is Jen's turn. All right. And she really wants to get this blue finished because she really wants to finish this, but she won't be able to do that until those blues are out of the way. So I think Jen she'll just go, now she'll come and take this single blue and dump all these out in the street. Okay, so that was Jen's turn, so she'll get that. And she can finish all these reds, although, man, she's kind of regretting having taken these now. But she mostly did it because she didn't want me to be able to finish this row because that would have been 7 points plus, a whole bunch more. So we'll see how well that works out. So anyway, so that was my turn, or Jen's turn. It's my turn now. 4 reds. These reds I cannot place anywhere. I can't place them in this row because I need to be putting these, and reds. So, here's what's going to happen. Jen is going to work very hard to make sure she does not take these reds. And in fact, she's going to try to build more reds up here and make sure that I am stuck taking the last red so that I'll have to take all of them. They'll all shatter on the floor, and I might lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. If Jen plays her tiles right, she could force me to take those reds and lose a ton of points because I can't handle red. So she is definitely leaving those. Even though, she could take them for herself and finish that. More important to see if she can finagle it so that she can force me to take them and really stick it to me. So what is she going to do in the meantime to make that happen? Well, I think she wants to just make this red build up even more. Maybe she just wants to take a black so she can stay ahead on these rows. Another thing she could do is, because I'm in the lead, it behooves me to try to finish this row as fast as possible. And Jen doesn't want that to happen. She'd like the game to go on for a little bit and make me suffer because I don't have as much. And so Jen knows she doesn't want me to get this or this. There's only one of these left. I think Jen's going to take that so she can keep on working. And hey, there's another red I don't want. Okay. And so now I do want to finish the game. So I could take this single orange and put it up here. I don't want to take these because then that's a double orange and I'd have to. So I'm going to go on ahead. I'm still just trying to rush the game. I'm going to put that and these build up. And so the factories are done. Now it's just taking turns. Jen wants to do this in such a way I get stuck with all those reds. It's her turn. If she takes it and then I take it and then she takes it and I take it and then she takes it. Oh, that doesn't work. Shoot. This did not work out well. See, that's the thing. You really got to count it out to make sure because based on how things are right now, it's Jen's turn, my turn, Jen's turn, my turn. She can't make me do it. But you know what? She can either make me take... Let's see, if I take those blues, I can put them there and I only lose 1 point. That's not that big a deal. Shoot. She doesn't want those reds either. Because, so what her plan was is now backfired on her because I didn't actually bother to count out how many turns there were left. That's 6 turns. She's going to drop them. She's going to lose 4 points because she's going to be the last player to take something. And this is the best place she can put them, so that hurts. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, well, then, what is she going to do in the meantime? I guess she'll go on ahead and get this so she can finish this row. And now my turn. I don't mind these blues. I'll happily take them because they finish. No, I can't. I can't put them here because there's already a blue. I could put them. I can't put them here because it's already full. Where can I can't put these anywhere either. So I'll take the blues. And I'll put both of them here, and that means I broke one, because that's the only place I could put them. Now it's Jen's turn. She will take the oranges. Wait a minute. Oh, did I count right? I just went, and now it's Jen's turn. She puts them here, and it did work out. Oh, or maybe I just totally miscounted. I might have gotten this wrong, folks. If so, I apologize. But this is what Jen wanted to do. I have to take all of these. I have no choice. I must. Oh, I forgot. Who was the first player to go into the street? I don't remember. Let's say it was Jen. I honestly don't remember at this point. But anyway, I've got to take all of them. I can't put them anywhere, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I must have messed up there. I think I missed a turn. I counted before, and this didn't work out this way, but still. This gives you an example of the kind of moves that as the game gets tighter, it's okay to be further back behind because you have more flexibility about what you're trying to do. If you're in the lead, things get tougher. So we resolve this. Hey, Jen gets 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4 points there. And she gets 1, 2, 3, 4 points. All right. And she doesn't do anything and nothing else. Me, I get 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. I get nothing there. I do that, which is only 2 points. And then this is empty. And Jen doesn't lose any, or no, Jen loses 1. If it was in fact her, I lost track. But I lose everything. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. Boom. I got hit so hard, I've lost all that progress, and it's now neck and neck. Although again, like I said, I think I lost track of whose turn it was, but c'est la vie. That just gives you an idea of how it's tough to be the leader because you can really, if you're not super careful, it can really come back to bite you. Now we have at least one more round. Either Jen or I could finish it this round by finishing these. And if Jen can get these 2 in this one, she'll get 10 points for having done all of them. And if she can get a black here, no, if she gets a black there and there, she'll get 10 points for finishing all of those. I only need to do one more red, although I won't be able to. I can't do that red down there. But if I do a black there and there, I could potentially get 10 points off of that. Or remember, there's also, Jen wants to fill this space in because there's 7 points to be had here, etc., etc. But you know what, folks? I think I'm going to stop right there because that should give you a basic idea. It's just I've totally lost track of whose turn it was, so everything's a little suspect now. But you should have a good idea of what Azul is all about. And now, if you want to hear some final thoughts, where I'm joined by a special guest, you can hit that I in the top right corner screen or follow the show notes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.